For me, success is definitely personal. I want to see what I'm capable of doing. There's a lot of things I have yet to accomplish. One of the things about running is we're never fully satisfied. We accomplish one goal and we move right on to the next one because we see what's possible. That's what I want to do. I want to see what's possible. Hey, welcome back. So happy to have you here tonight. My fast fact of the week is that we're headed to the mountains tomorrow, and I'm so excited about that. One of the really cool aspects about my job is that I can do it from anywhere at any time. But one of the hard aspects of coaching online is that it's kind of a constant thing. Like if I wake up at 3 a.m. and I'm like, oh, I should really check on so-and-so's plan, I can do that, and I can literally find things to do at any hour of the day or night. And so this is my one weekend a year where I try to just completely disconnect from everything. And so it's such a nice break, and just like rejuvenates me from like having that constant ability to be connected at all times. So I'm really excited about that. But to talk about my topic today, I did my 5K time trial, and you can refer to last week's episode of my YouTube channel. But what I had talked about then was kind of how to track fitness without a race. And what I've been doing is I did a 5K last month, I'm doing a 5K this month, and I'm doing a 5K next month. And I'm kind of just tracking my progress along the way, working on different weaknesses that I have, and just hoping to see that consistent steps forward, I guess, is like the number one goal that I have. So yesterday someone asked me like, what's your goal for tomorrow? And I was like, I just want to see progress. I just want to improve from what I did a month ago. And the thing that I noticed the most was in the first mile, I was having all these negative thoughts. And I was like, my breathing feels off. I feel like I'm working really hard. Like, am I going to be able to sustain this pace? And am I going to run faster than last time? What if I run slower? Oh my gosh, that would be terrible. And all of a sudden, I started to think about this Netflix episode that I watched. Has anyone else watched this? It's called 100 Humans. And in one of the episodes, they talked about how they did a study on these people, and they had them perform, and then not based off of whether they did well or not, they gave them either positive or negative feedback. It was just a set. These people will get positive, these people will get negative. And then they had them perform again, and they gave them that feedback. And what they found is that the people from the first round who received negative feedback all did significantly worse the second time. And the people that they gave positive feedback the first time all did significantly better the second time around. And so that kind of got me thinking, like, this is super applicable to life, right? Like, as a boss, as a parent, as a spouse, as a coach, all of these things come to play. Like, if you're giving negative feedback all the time, you are going to see more negative results. If you're giving positive feedback, you're going to see more positive results. And that's definitely how I work as an athlete, and that's how I work as a coach as well. And so when I was in this first mile this morning, and I was thinking about, I feel like my breathing's off, I feel kind of tired, like maybe I did this wrong or that wrong. What if I don't make progress from last month to this month? Like, how am I gonna feel about myself? And then I got to thinking, you know what? Like, I have to change my own self-talk and then my own, like, shift everything to being more positive because I'm being so down on myself. And as runners, like most of the time we're in our own head, right? Like when you're out running and training, it's just you, and maybe you have a friend every now and again, but more often than not, it's just whatever words are coming into your mind, whatever that self-talk is going to be the thing that's going to propel you to whether or not you're successful on that day. And so it made me really think about how important this self-talk is, and it doesn't just happen naturally. It's something that has to be trained. And so when we're training and we're working and we're we set a goal over here, and then we're kind of doing all these little steps along the way to get to that goal. We have to train our mind just like we train our body to have this positive self-talk and to have this ability to push the negatives out and to transform ourselves emotionally and physically along the way. And so I definitely urge you guys to try this out, to make those changes and to see if maybe you're dealing with any negative self-talk, if maybe those things are popping up in your training and it's something that you can transition to and something that you can think about and make a positive impact. So what I suggest is this week, put together a couple ideas of mantras that can help you perform better, that can kind of replace those negative thoughts. So when you think, oh, my breathing feels off, you can say, you know what, I can do hard things. And that's what I told myself this morning. I can do hard things and it's gonna be just fine. And I did. And I ended up having a far better result than I was hoping for. And I was able to make 30 seconds progress from last month's 5K to this month's 5K. And now I'm super hopeful that in another month, I can make another 30 seconds of progress. But it was because I was able to change my attitude and change my approach and transform my negative thoughts into positive thoughts. And so I think that is something that all of us can do, and it's something that all of us need to practice because it does not happen naturally. It's something that it is very essential to learn and grow and develop. And that's one reason why we do multiple hard efforts throughout a season. So if any of you have heard of like the Rust Buster race, that's kind of that first race to make you work hard. But no one has high expectations for that one because you're learning all of these things. You're learning how to push away negative thoughts. You're learning how to remove self-doubt. You're learning how to push yourself, and you're gaining confidence that you can push yourself and you can be successful. And that you do know the right way to pace yourself, that you do know the right way to push your body to get the result that you want. And so we have that first early season type hard effort, and then we kind of transition. We're here, we kind of want to have like a stronger race or a stronger effort, and that was my today, right? Like last time in May was my Rust Buster, and now today was my like, okay, you got to get after this. You can do this. You can do hard things. You can work for it. You can change that negative talk to positive talk, and you can push yourself out of that comfort zone. And then next month will be my let's really go for it. Let's see where we're at. And so that's one reason why it's super helpful to have multiple really focused hard efforts throughout a training block so that you can have all of those natural processes happen that come with fitness and with the mental training as well. And so let's really focus this week on being positive, on being encouraging to your own self, and on working on a mantra that's going to really keep you motivated and excited and bring you back to what is important and why you're doing this. So I'm really excited to hear how you guys are able to implement this into your own training and into your own practices. And I really hope that it's something that will help you just like it was able to help me today. So I'll check back in next week with a different topic, and then hopefully a month from now I'll have more exciting news of how I was able to kind of use this and take it to the next level for my final competition of the spring season where we've had no competition. So let's do this. Cheers, right, to positive attitude and positive self-talk for positive performance. Go ahead and follow me on all channels at Neely S. Gracie, and I hope that you will subscribe and like this video so that we can keep doing more. Until next week, have a good one.